So really our business model is based off of the concept of standardization, right? So if you look at every value segment industry, whether it's fast food or budget airline, there's always that kind of iconic standardized product that people always relate to, right? But if you look at the value segment of the hotel industry, there's really none of that standardization, right? You can think of some hotels such as some of the brands that I'm not going to mention today, but the 3-star segment hotels, you might say that they're standardization. But if you think about it, that hotel in Shanghai could be a 5-star hotel, and that same brand in San Francisco is barely a 2-star. So that's part of our business model. The other part really comes in for the unit investors, right? So our slogan is own a hotel unit and let us take care of it. So for those buyers who want to let us, manage the property that they buy within Hotel101, we really want to make it hassle-free. That's really the epitome, the basic concept of our business model, is that you can buy a rental property from us, but then we manage every aspect of it. We call it, revenue sharing model, right? So whereby all the costs, all the maintenance, renovation, property management, operational expense, that will be managed by Hotel101. You as the investor, sit back, relax, and collect your monthly income, and that's it. So if you look at the existing kind of hotels historically within Hotel101, it's been in the Philippines, right? Because our parent company is Double Dragon, which is publicly listed on the Philippine Stock Exchange. Our co-founders are both very successful businessmen in the Philippines. We've since expanded into Japan, Spain, and the US. Now, I'll give you an example for Madrid project alone, right? We are in the 3-star mid-scale segment. Location to us is the most important. I think in real estate, we always learn location, location, location. You might think, being in city center is super important. Actually, our Hotel101 in Madrid is not in city center. So we're in Valdebebas, which is a developing location where the government has already dictated that they're going to spend a lot of money developing that area of the city. We're 8 minutes away from the international airport. So we all understand being close to the airport will attract a lot of businessmen and business travelers. Right next door to the IFEMA Convention Center, right? Europe's largest convention center. And there's plans to double the capacity. Right now it's only 240,000 square meters. There's plans to develop another 250,000 square meters of space for the convention center. So there's potential and growth in that. It's right next to the Real Madrid Training Center. So that location can fit 11,000 spectators. So imagine if there was ever any event, our hotel will be, definitely occupied. But not only that, Augustine, I want to say more. When we bought the land, we didn't know that was going to be the future of where Formula One race circuit is going to be.
So you didn't know?
No, we didn't. So a lot of things we found out afterwards, and that has only made the location much more attractive for our investors. So literally, not only is it on the F1 circuit, it's along the curve. So we all know in Formula One, that's where all the excitement happens. So we're very fortunate to be located there. So the business model, the reason why the company is called Hotel101 is really, we want to bring back the basics of investing in hotels, right? You have English 101, History 101. So we want to make it simple for the normal people. So our business model essentially is revenue sharing. Now, that's important because in some investment, especially in condominium hotels, a lot of times it's profit sharing. What's not transparent is what goes on in the middle, right? Operational expense, renovation, maintenance, property management fee. A lot of times as an investor, you might not know what's happening in the middle. So we made it simple. It's a revenue sharing model. So everything is shared on the top line. Room revenue comes in, automatically it's split 30% to the investors and 70% goes to Hotel101. Now you might be asking me, why do we get the lion's share? The reason is because we cover all the costs. Operational expense, maintenance, property management, we cover everything. The only thing you have to cover as a unit owner are your taxes, which you would have to pay anyways, depending on, whatever real estate you invest in, you still have to pay your taxes. We make it super simple for the investors because we all know now in our economy today, costs are rising, right? Staff costs, our salaries are increasing, well, hopefully, right? Staff cost is increasing, cost of construction, cost of material, everything is rising. For the investors, they get to benefit from the rising daily rates of hotels, but they don't have to be in the risk of the rising cost of operation because we bear all of that. We don't need to tell you how because we actually have examples of building that trust. A lot of the buyers who have invested into Hotel101 Manila have been our repeat buyers. So we currently have 2 Hotel101 that's operational. We have 7 hotels that's operational right now, but also under different brands like Ascot and Jinjiang Inn. Hotel101, we already have 2 hotels that's operational. And we have started actively selling in Niseko, Japan, Madrid, Spain. We actually have buyers that have previously bought into our very first hotel who are now also repeat buyers of all our other hotels. So that is already a testament to the confidence that our prior investors have on our ability to manage and operate on behalf of our buyers if they choose to let us manage for them. So sustainability is super important to our company. Our CEO have already mandated that all our projects needs to have that sustainable feel to it. We actually have a director of sustainability that literally only focuses on that. For example, our Hotel101 in Madrid is going to be LEED certified. So we are doing everything from construction prospect to ensure that we get that certification. Our Hotel101 in Niseko is going through CASP certification, which is the Japanese equivalent of green building. To us, that is the future, right? Making sure that all our projects we always build ground up. So we have the ability to have that control to ensure that the way that we build, the way that we operate is all sustainable. So I've actually been in this industry for quite a while. So prior to joining Hotel101, I was actually responsible for branded residence within Accor. So I've actually seen this industry grow exponentially, right? And when I was told the concept of Hotel101, I was completely floored by the vision and the concept that our chairman wants to build, because it is absolutely something that is missing in the industry, right? So we're really taking the concept of rental properties, right? A lot of us like to invest in real estate, brick and mortar, we can touch it, we can feel it. But the hassle of having to buy a property, put it up for rent, when the market is not good, it's empty, but you're still paying for property management fees, you're still paying for that broken dishwasher. That's one aspect of it. The other aspect is we deal with hotel developers, right? If you have $30 million free, maybe you want to buy a hotel and diversify your portfolio into hotels. But what we've done is really taking both those concepts and making it into a bite-sized investment that the normal common man can invest in, because the quantum of that investment is not a lot.
Until then.
But what you can generate from it, the passive income that you could get from it, is better than other properties you could invest in without the hassle of having to do it yourself. In terms of, I won't even limit it to Mexican investors, right? Because I think that our product is really attractive to global investors. It's really, we have projects in, LA, in Japan, in Madrid. So it also plays into kind of diversification of your currency, right? We know the yen is very low right now. We know that the pesos with the US dollars, pesos with euro. So it also allows an avenue for investors here to invest in other denomination of currency, at the same time be able to make money from it. So we've been very fortunate that we have that diversification of currency with projects in different parts of the world that allows our global investors to really, decide where they want to put their money in but in a product that is also making money for them. I'm looking for Nolab to help us with that. So it's all on you. And I think that it would be a great opportunity to be able to expand into Mexico for sure, in Latin America in general. I think there's so much possibility. So we look forward to having that cooperation.